All right, time now for the Motorola Razr replay. Nine home runs hit today.
Seattle putting on quite the show, blowing out the Cubs, 14-6 into the ninth.
So Nate Pearson in for his second inning of work. Weather's hot. You're getting into the dog days of summer.
And get a good feel.
Here's a spray of the Cubs pitchers for the entire game. Only one pitch in the zone was called a ball.
And you're going to need every bit of...
I spotlight this strike one call, if only to compare and contrast with what's to come.
Like this.
Like this. And here they are, 4.5 games out of first place with a different mindset.
Ball 4 is not in the strike zone. It is not even touching the strike zone. McGuire receives the pitch frames and sticks it, which tells you he thinks it's a strike. He doesn't get the call. He was 1 for 4, not too bad, but as the broadcaster says, it's a hot one, which means tempers are short.
There it is.
This is like the reverse edition of leaving your position to argue balls and strikes. I guess if you were to call it that, you would be
technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Great counsel's coming out.
Maybe just to protect McGuire, who's...
Too late for that. It's in the 90s. His team's getting totally blown out. No chance of coming back.
Well, counsel's not letting it go, and now Chris Cuccione is letting McGuire hear it.
Crew Chief Cuccione at the end, upset because now instead of leaving on time on getaway day, the crew has to write an ejection report, which could have been avoided if McGuire, or Moscoso for that matter, had a cooler head.
Well, we have a fun discussion at home plate. Reese McGuire will have to exit said game.
This is a frustration ejection through and through, although one thing, keep an eye on his replacement, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly's coming on to catch.
Okay, nothing about this surprises me whatsoever, except the fact that Carson Kelly was already in full gear.
That's right, this blowout almost done. Kelly is still suited up, ready to go.
He came right out.
Yeah.
And that makes Carson Kelly my MVP of this ejection.
All right, so Kelly is now catching.